is Putri Nandiasari from Physics Education Faculty of Teacher Training and Education at the University Lampung. Today, we will talk about dynamic of linear motion with various kinds of material, one of which I will explain, namely Newton's law of motion. What is Newton's law of motion? So, Newton's laws of motion are the physical laws that together lay the foundation for classical mechanics. These laws describe the relationship between the forces acting on an object and the resulting motion. Like the picture to me. An object at rest will remain at rest. Next, unless acted on by one unbalanced force. Next, an object in motion will continue with constant speed and direction unless acted on by unbalanced force. Newton's first law states that every object will remain at rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled to change is stated by the action of an external force. This is normally taken as the definition of inertia. The key point here is that if there is no net force acting on an object, if all the external force essential cancel each other out, then the object will maintain a constant velocity. If that velocity is zero, then the object remains at rest. If an external force is applied, the velocity will change because of the force. An example of Newton's first law of motion is when riding fast-moving car and then braking. The pegs are automatically pushed forward. Another example is when you walk slowly and then gas. The car in it is pushed backwards. Formulation sigma f together with 0 have resultant n. Next, Newton's law of motion, the acceleration change of velocity of an object will be proportional to the resultant force, amount of force acting on the object, and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. An example of Newton's second law is seen when throwing a stone vertical upwards. Initially, the rock was moving steadily upwards, then stopped due to the force of gravity. The rock then descends to earth at the speed of the rock mass plus the gravitational force that accelerates it. Formulation sigma f together with m multiplied I, or I together with sigma f shared m. M means the mass of the object or is symbolized by the kilogram. I means acceleration. Next, Newton's three laws of motion. Sound, if object I exerts a force on object B, then object B will exert a force on object I, which is equal in a magnitude but opposite in direction. Next, example force. The shotgun is fired causing the bullet to be pushed out of the rifle being pushed back. and result the air-filled balloon when we realized is the air inside the balloon move outwards and push the air outside the balloon. The force exerted by the air outside the balloon is opposite to the air inside the balloon so that the balloon falls off. Formulation F action together with mean F reaction. Those are some of the parts contained in this material. Conclusion: these there laws are also an appropriate to macroscopic objects in everyday condition. However, Newton's laws combined with the general law of gravitation and classical electrodynamics are not accurate enough to be used under certain conditions, especially at very small scales, at very high speeds. Maybe that's all I can explain about the material dynamic for linear motion. Maybe useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.